Hello. So I wanted to talk about something very interesting because a lot of people ask me, what do you do? You did your PhD in biochemistry, but what are you doing? You're not working in a research lab. What's a health coach? So I am a health coach, and people are not aware of what is the advantage of a health coach. So what I do is I help people who are especially suffering from excess weight and diabetic go from being confused about what to eat, overwhelmed about how do I manage my family's eating habits with what I need to change, and to becoming confident in the kitchen and navigating different situations, be it travel, be it social situations, understanding themselves, their emotional eating habits it could be, or it could be the sleep habits, it could be how to become more consistent with exercises, or all parts of things that are coming in the way of them and their healthy weight, and getting off medications from diabetes, because it's proven beyond fact that diabetes medications like metformin, they have very, very serious side effects, including statins, that has a side effect of getting you diabetic, which you're not told when you're prescribed a statin. So I'll tell you what happens when you coach, because most of my clients, they like their privacy with me, and they don't want to let others know that they are working on weight loss. It's understandable, because they either will face judgment or a lot of resistance from family and friends and whatever. So they like their privacy, and I offer that. And that's why I don't like social media that much either. I don't like to kind of be out there marketing myself. So I'll give you a short story that happened this week with us, and what advantage one can have from a coach. So I always say that, do you know any Olympic athlete who reached the Olympics without a coach? Probably not, because it takes more than just going out for a run, right? So our son is an athlete. He's an elite athlete. He's a bicycle racer, and he has a coach. The coach is online. The coach charges him $500 a month. He's 20 years old, all right? He cannot do without a coach. So what does the coach do? He gives him a training plan for every week, but he also gets to talk to him about what's going on with him on a day-to-day basis, because if he hasn't had a good sleep, or if he's overworked, or if he's stressed, or he's in pain, then the training plan has to be adjusted accordingly. And then the coach is looking at his metrics and seeing his progress. If he needs to go to a race, which one should he go to? So there are so many questions that get answered. So last week, our son went to the Alps, the French Alps, to do a bicycle ride and probably race over there. So he went very happy. He had talked to his coach, and the coach had given him the green light that, yeah, everything is good. Now, when a day before he was leaving, he experienced some problem in his bicycle. Immediately, the coach knew that he's experiencing a problem. The coach was on the call with him to figure out the problem in the bicycle. And his own owner, so he works in a bicycle shop, so that person is also like a coach and a mentor to him, and he also mentored him. Now, once he got there, he was losing confidence, because this is his first time going to the Alps. So he was kind of giving up and not wanting to continue trying, and he found that whatever that little problem in the bicycle was started to give him that excuse that, oh, my bicycle is not the best right now, so that's why probably I cannot even ride the Alps, I cannot race, so I'm just going to come back. Now that's when the coach came handy, right? So the coach talked to him for an hour, gave him the confidence, told him that You should go there without any goals or without having a fear of failure. Just go there for the experience, and it doesn't matter, because this is a great opportunity that you are there, and you get to see the Tour de France, and you get encouragement. So whatever it was that it took him from giving up to picking up, gathering himself back, and now going further, traveling to Belgium or wherever the coach thinks is the best thing for him, and the coach is arranging for him, giving him contacts, giving him motivation. So that is what a coach does, and that is who my clients are. They need this personal contact, because there are a lot of weight loss programs that are online, right? You could just download that whole program, watch some videos, do something yourself, and they have online coaches that can go into the chat and answer your questions. And I think a lot of people are experiencing benefit from that, and I'm not doing that, because to me that's not the kind of people who come to me. The people who come to me are the ones who want that one-on-one support, right? And it takes a lot of my own energy, my own passion, my own research, my understanding, years of reading up on not only what to eat, but a lot of it has to do with basic human psychology and understanding how to coach, how to ask the right questions. So I have a certificate in compassionate inquiry. So there is a way to ask questions to help you get insights into your own barriers and obstacles, so you figure out what is coming in the way of me losing the excess weight, or why do I have diabetes. It's not your genes, right? Because if it was your genes, then you would be born with it. You're not born with it, and a lot of it has to do with education, showing them the right research, because what you get on YouTube is just marketing, basically, right? And you can get sucked into thinking, oh, that's how you need to solve your problem. But people face a wall. They kind of like say, okay, I'm not able to stay consistent, and I know what to do, but I can't do it. So just like my son, he knows that he can pick up his bicycle and go, but he needed the coach to motivate him, to listen to him, talk about all his fears, show him a way based on him, not any other cyclist, right? So why you have weight is because of your life, your problems, your challenges, and you need a customized solution so that you never put that weight back on. Once you take it off, you shouldn't be putting it back on, because guess what? Your weight, your excess weight, is really a function of toxin overload in your fat cells. So it's not rocket science, but how do you get those toxins out? How do you change your lifestyle? It's not a 3-day or 21 days. It depends on you, right? What is it that will work for you? Your life kind of keeps changing every 10 years. What you learned growing up as a child doesn't work anymore, because maybe you've moved to a different country, a different city, you have a different family situation. So many factors. You're a living human being, dynamic human being. You cannot function in isolation, just looking at the screen and just watching one video after another. I've watched a ton of videos of different courses that I do, especially for marketing. Oh gosh, don't even get me started there. So I couldn't figure out, because yeah, those videos are there, but ultimately I have to do the work, and I just didn't think I need to market myself the way everyone else is marketing. And that's why I didn't hire a personal marketing coach, and I'm just doing things the way I understand, knowing my clients, what they want, because they want privacy, and So I don't ask them to give me testimonials unless they want to. And I'm just letting you know that feel free to contact me. We'll do a free health coaching session. Join me for the 5-day morning energy mastery that I'm doing, and you will probably take advantage of the little swaps that I'll talk about. But of course, it's just 5 days and 5-10 minutes of different habits, and you may find that that might help you. But if you really need to change your life and to be able to live a really long, healthy, strong life without your joints hurting you, without being physically dependent on others, then you know what, don't count how much money it'll cost you, because it's already costing you a lot of money by not doing anything. So let's take emotional eating. If you do nothing about emotional eating, what happens? You continue emotional eating. How do you do emotional eating? You actually have to buy some snacks, right? Emotional eating is not eating broccoli, because if you were emotionally eating broccoli, you wouldn't worry. You will be in perfect health. You'd have a great skin. But nobody overeats broccoli and kale, right? So when you're emotional eating, you are usually eating fatty and sugary foods or a ton of meats, right? So for that, you have to buy it. Mostly it's packaged food, and maybe you're buying smoothies and shakes and cookies and pies and ice creams, the drive-thrus, eating out in restaurants, overeating. How much does that cost you? It must at least cost you $20-30 a week, right? To buy all these things, to go eat out. So $30 a week times 4, that's $120 a month. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. What about all the medications and supplements you are taking without really even knowing if it is improving your life? Supplements are not cheap. Supplements are probably costing you another $30-40 a month, right? So we're already into $120 plus $130, $150 a month, all right? And I'm not going into any other details. Maybe you're going to the gym and really not even seeing the benefits, or you're not consistent. So you're spending, let's say, another $50 in the gym. At least there's no gym that is less than $50 a month. So that's already $200 a month, right? So how long do you want to keep spending those $200 and keep putting on weight, keep being diabetic, be on medications, have the side effects, and then be physically dependent on others? Something to ask yourself, okay? And I'm here to support you. I know my clients who have come to me and invested time and money with me, they have all left with reversing their condition, reversing their weight, getting to a healthy weight. One of my clients, she's actually given a testimonial as well. I had put it on Facebook that not only did she lose weight, she kept it off, and she also got rid of her sciatica pain. And that's totally possible. Why? Because your weight is leading to a lot of side effects, right? It is causing so many other blockages in your body. So what do you want to do? Do you want to be dependent on others, or do you want to enjoy playing with your grandkids and hiking and going traveling and being lean, fitting into clothes that you like? I know some of you have said that you don't like to see so much belly fat, right? So other than aesthetics, it's a dangerous thing to have the belly fat, because it means you've got fatty liver. It also means that it's pushing up on your heart. It's giving you high blood pressure. It also means that you have too much cholesterol going around in your blood, and you're thickening your arteries. right? It also means that you're probably putting your eyes in danger. It also means that your kidneys are overworked, your liver is overworked. It also means that you could get neuropathy, like, your feet can lose the senses. So I don't want to be a fear monger, but really it's about improving the cleanliness inside your blood, getting more energy. When you have more energy, you will have less brain fog too. And when you have less brain fog, you will get more things done. You will start enjoying life. You will not want to be always busy, right? The reason why we are so busy all the time is because we're trying to fill the gap. We're trying to make up for what we feel inadequate. We feel inadequate for the way our body looks and the way our body feels. So we're not getting as much done as we want to in the time available. So we end up overdoing things or always being busy. Maybe some people are just cooking a lot, or they're inviting a lot of people because you want to know that people still love you and that you still have people around you, even though you don't like the way you look, or you don't like the way you feel. So you want to get that assurance from the outside world, your kids, your spouses, your friends, your neighbors, but seriously, you will find so much freedom once you invest in yourself. So I don't want to make it super expensive, but for me to do this 100%, I keep learning. I hire personal coaches to learn my art, to learn the different modalities. I'm a laughter yoga instructor as well. I've learned logotherapy, which is a form of psychotherapy, understanding what is the existential vacuum in a person. It's a system devised by Dr. Viktor Frankl, who was a psychiatrist in Vienna. You might have read his book, Man's Search for Meaning. So his course is called logotherapy. So I've learned that and I use that. And then Dr. Gabor Mate, I learned his compassionate inquiry. So I can ask you the right questions so you can get the insight. So doing coaching with me doesn't mean that you are going to spend more time or you don't have the time to do what I'm asking you to do. I'm not going to ask you much to do. I'm going to ask you questions so you can have an insight into your own life, and you can actually stop doing some things that you are doing unnecessarily that you don't need to do, right? So you will actually free up a lot of time, and that's what will happen for you, that you will actually not spend that much time as you think you need to, that you are too busy or you don't have the money. So you will actually save money because you will stop buying all these things. I don't go shopping, really. For me, it doesn't matter because I'm satisfied. I don't have that existential vacuum in my life, right? I enjoy the sun and nature and my garden, and but I've been there where you find yourself, right? I have been there, and I have reversed my diabetes. I've reversed my own weight. I feel really fortunate for being able to figure that out. And yes, I also have the advantage of being a biochemist, so I can totally understand what's going on in your body. The biochemical reactions I can teach you. I can also, if you have questions like the scientific, I know some people have said they like the nerdy stuff with me, that they enjoy when I teach them some science behind what they're doing. Oh, I love my garden. I'm gonna stand here. I don't want the stop sign. Yay! And you'll start enjoying. Oh, and I've also learned the law of attraction, if that is something that you have been wondering about. So yeah, so there is a lot of things that I can introduce you to, so you will not be wasting your time. buying complicated books and being on complicated diets. I don't ask you to diet. There's no diets. Diets don't work. I don't diet. I will show you how easy it is to let go of the weight. Seriously, you will figure it out. So yeah, I hope you invest in yourself, and that you take advantage of this offer of coaching with me. So I'll see you around. Let me know if you have any questions.